that time. Looking at my rollie, it's about that time. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all know what time it is. It's Ballican 2, back in the building with another episode of BlackTop Shottas. We're bringing you NBA Top Shot information straight from the streets. So keep on watching and you're going to get a whole documented seasoning of a whole movement that people are starting to experience called the NFT, digital tokens, digital currency, cashless society, gamification, all of that plays into what's going on. And you get to see some of it from the very, very scrap. So we have been documenting this for probably about a good 3 weeks now. And if you're interested, just go back and check out the old streams. They probably have more information. Actually, they definitely have more information than the standalone videos, but those are probably a little bit more entertaining and polished up if you like to give it to somebody new who just stepping into the arena. But if you really want to know the nuts and bolts, you should come with us on one of these Freestyle Fridays like today, where we just freestyle and stuff just pop up on the site and we just go explore it, find it all out in real time. So let's rock. Now, before I get into anything, tonight is the night. Got my war paint on. We see what happened to our brethren. Messed up our hallway series again. But now, it's time for us to defend this home court. Try to bring another chip back to LA. And we can't keep letting his big ass do whatever he want to do inside the key. Lock him down. If there's any good news, the odds are in our favor tonight because the home team has not won a game in this series. The bad part about that is when we come back home, what does that spell for us? But we're looking to break that. So let's go, Clippers. We might even cut this short today so we can get ready, prepared, do these pregame rituals so we can make sure we got the best juice going. Just keep the hopes alive, okay? Keep the hopes alive. So y'all stay posted and informed on what's going on right there. Also, what else? Okay. We had some information we talked about yesterday. When we went to the blog, and while we was in the blog, we ran across all the new blogs that had just dropped literally in real time. So we're about to go to the latest announcement. But as you can see, I kept skipping over this one because I thought this one was another one. If you view our posts, I thought it could have been that one. And you see this premium pack, they have the same exact picture, so it messed me up. And I just kept skipping over this one as if it wasn't new, but I wasn't looking at the date that had just dropped. So although we did this one yesterday, that was upcoming releases based on new collector score, premium drops, how much it's going to cost, all of that. Playoff packs coming. Matter of fact, we already reserved. We did that live here a couple days ago. And, nice little community roundup where they just talked about some old stuff, especially those gamification aspects. I think that was more maybe in the upgrades or in the upcoming release plans. But a lot of stuff going on. But today, we're going to hit this newsletter and see if we can't pull some information out. So, but before we do that, we always got to go back to the root. Let's say, why are we doing this in the first place? We talked about this already, but let's open this up. Let's open this up just a taste. So, a lot of what's going on is set. As a matter of fact, this could be the deciding game in who is going to this second round. The first round could be closed tonight with what's going on. It's only one game. Matter of fact, this is the only game. But as you can see here, everybody's set. Philly, Atlanta, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Phoenix, Denver, and then Utah, and who we got. Let's just say we win this game, tie it up, and then win the second game. We're looking at us sticking right here, Clippers, and the chances against Utah, I'm thinking, look good, especially after a nice, tough series, and you come after beating John Moran and them pretty handily. I think they got a chance to surprise Utah too. Also, have more talent, in my opinion. This is going to be interesting right here. Phoenix versus Denver. Jokic is going to not be able to do what he's been doing against everybody else because DJ Ayton is starting to come into his own. So I think he's about to hold that center down position down, and Jokic is going to do something. I mean, Jokic. He probably going to be MVP this year, so he's going to do something. But I'm not sure he's going to be as effective as he's been in other series because you got somebody who can match him. And then Devin Booker, he's going to cause a whole lot of problems. I guess the X factor here is C. What is CP3 going to look like in this series? Is he going to be healthy? Shoulder broke off. Can he run the offense? Yeah, but can he be effective like C do? Automatic double-double, at least a 20 and 10. Maybe those days is behind him, but come on, 10 and 10? That should still be doable, I say. And this Philly, you know what? This to me is the same. This is just a Western and Eastern version of each other, split an image. Because you got Philly with dominant Embiid, you don't know what's going to happen with him. I don't know if he's hurt or what. And Trae Young playing out of his mind. So their weaknesses, are the other person's strengths in both cases here. And then this is also going to be interesting. Is this another one of these cases? But in this situation, at least you got Chris Middleton to balance out the big three of KD, James Harden, and Kyrie on this side. So the perimeter obviously is going to belong to Brooklyn. But what goes on under, I think Milwaukee might have a little advantage. So I see that going on in all these series. And then we'll see what happens here tonight. So got eyes on the prize. But man, stay focused. Now, going into these premium packs. We haven't even watched the video. Let's watch the video. How about that? 39-second promo. Let's do that. Okay. Ooh, okay. That was actually kind of nice. All right. Chris, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. The moments get better, I see. Yeah, I would like to have that. That was kind of hard. Jordan Clarkson. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I remember this. Ooh, goodness. All right. Oh, wow. They already showed it every time. I can't even see this one. Oh, my God. Who he put on skates? Tyrese Halliburton moment coming through. Okay, so that's new. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Bop. That was nice. Okay, that's going to be a pretty penny, too. All right. That's the pack drop that's coming up on June 7th. Okay, stay tuned. But what is going on here? What I found the most important out of all of this, we haven't got to it yet, is going to be the price of this. It's going to be a surprise when we get there. So what's in here? You get one rare metallic gold. So the limited edition out of 500, $4.99. 5 common Series 2 base sets. So a lot of those is floating around anyway. So you can prepare for those to either stay kind of where they at or even take a back seat. Even though the floor has been coming up, and I have seen a lot of moments increasing in value, especially those Cool Cats that we're going to talk about in a second. But actually any set. We try to tell y'all the sets was coming through and it was going to be real important. But look, this limited edition consists of 18 different MGLE moments, okay? And I want to say you got to have that 2,500 to be eligible, and they give you all these type of bonuses. Remember, automatically, if you were in the Players Club, the Cool Cats Playas Club, you already in there. Or you have a spending bonus you could get, which will put on top if you're already, your current collector score. So let's see. This is kind of how the tiers look right now. Right? So if the balance that you spent minus what you sold is between $1 and $40, you get a bonus of $250. If what you spent minus what you sold balance is between $3,200 and 4 racks, you get the bonus of $2,150. So this is a sliding scale, but you can only get it if you have at least this collector score. Okay? So that's the slide scale we're talking about here. Now, look at this. It happens on Monday. So at 2 o'clock. So y'all be ready for that. It's going to be real key. How much is the packs going to cost? $24 as a one-time return to Series 1 premium pack prices. Oh my goodness. I hope they do the same thing for the Hollow Icon, because I think that was only like $250. But we'll see. $24. They understand now what happened with that throwdowns, and they said they never make that mistake again. Where people paid $150 for those premium packs. And right now, those is probably worth, they just came back maybe $90 at best. So, but this too, only 5,000 packs. That's not that much. But I'm also thinking not a whole lot of people going to qualify. So, we got lucky. We just got into the last two rare drops. But this one looking kind of scarce. This is more like a Hollow Icon number to me. And then rebound packs, the good part, though. Yes, enough for everyone in the queue. So we're not going to be sitting there for nothing. And this is what I like about this. It's going to add to our pack stack technique. So what do we have in here right now? Let's just go check it out. Stacking packs. We're going to alternate these playoff sets. And then, never know what might happen with these rare and legendary drops that's coming up. We got 2 of each. So let's see. And then we still are not deciding on what to do with this. We know what's in there. We don't know the cereal. But we know what's in there. And as a matter of fact, what are those going for? Because it's starting to get a little silly out there. But I understand why. Automatic qualifications for all pack drops. So yes, right back up to 1,400. It had dropped down to about, I want to say 10 earlier today, and it's right back up. What's surprising me is that these are going back and forth. I'm seeing these go up and down between 650 and 850 just today. It's like they switched prices, but now they both at the same. And this is actually pretty steady. It's been between 32 and 35 for the last weeks, maybe about 2 weeks. But yeah, the first time I ever seen it listed on the marketplace was at 8. So it's climbed 5 since then. But once again, this is the last piece of the master key. So, let you up into the Players Club. If you get into the Players Club, we talked about all that yesterday, what you get if you can get into the Players Club. But what's going to be in this drop? So a KD. Okay. Yeah, that was hard. So that first one that we saw, that KD and the Brooklyn Nets doing some Harlem Globetrotters off the backboard, that was nice. And then Nikola Jokic set a new career high with 18 assists, the highest single game total for a center in over 50 years. Okay, I'm mad at that. See, he's still hard. And then we see what Tyrese Halliburton did to somebody on the Golden State Warriors, where he put them on skates and then stepped back to drop 3 more on him. So that's just a little premium pack update. We wanted to run through that real quick. So yeah, we're moving pretty good. We still haven't got no word on the MVP, which they're probably gonna wait until maybe conference finals for that. We don't know who the defensive player of the year is, although D. Lil did get teammate of the year. So let's take a look at some more D. Lil moments. We always like taking a look at those. So D. Lil, what you over here doing? As usual. D. Lil, I'm waiting for this to go back down to 8, but still at 9. But this is one of the best, and this is another little added feature that they've put on the site. Now they'll put how many you own if you signed in. Okay, so stretch it out a little bit, so you'll know how many of each you own as well. So we won't go into it right now, but let's take a look at this D. Lil. Can never get enough of this. Take a swig. Ooh, step back. Bop. I like it. Thing of beauty. Oh, goodness. 0 seconds on the clock. That's the worst. Can't even get an inbounds play in. But look, it was hard watching him go down a couple days ago. But it was even harder watching LeBron go out for the first time, I think, 14 years last night. That was rough. So I got faith that we're going to avenge our brother tonight. But, man, that was some history right there for you. And then the way Devin Booker was doing it, and CP3 so disrespectfully. Oh goodness, I know it made LeBron want to come back for another 4 or 5 years. But anyway, let's see some more D-Lil. Teammate of the year. Just think about that. Hitting from half court. Teammate of the year. So people just like being on his squat. Wow, just one step inside the three. Was that a bank? Or did that just drop? Ooh, couldn't really tell. Dame time. Okay, Dame time. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I think it banked. But I couldn't tell. It was still hard. But man, $670 for that. Not a bad price. You know, you see how stuff has been kind of fluctuating. Let's take a look. And yeah, that specific challenge reward, Damian Lillard. If we go over here to On the Moment. So we showed y'all this site before. And you can look up your moment prices and kind of track them on this site. So let's go take a peek. Okay. How do we look for our moments? All right. So let's see here. We want to see that D-Lil, and that was that rare challenge reward. All right, let's see what we got here. Because we want to see what progress it has made over the last few days. As a matter of fact, this Paul George's first moment on the site is starting to creep back up, and I've been eyeing that for a while. And it's moved probably about $10 in opposite direction. So is it time to start scooping again? I think that this is a good sign. This is a good sign. When I say scooping, I would still say stick to the bottom, but I'm even considering making some big moves in the near future. So are they gonna let me see Damian Lillard or what? What are we gonna do? I gotta hit this filter. Okay. So what has this been? Okay. Yeah. So over the last 7 days, last week is up 11% over the last 24 hours. We made most of that move in the last 24 hours. So things are starting to, move back in the right directions. We're not seeing so much red, although I do see some stuff still taking some hits. But 5% off a 2-rack MGLE is not bad. Although 5% for $32 seeing stars is. Big set 3-pointer, what is that? A 77.5. Where's this 35K at? Alright. So look, it's just been forever. Last 24 hours, last 4 hours, last 7 days, all $9. I think I bought the last one at $8. I only got one. I'm looking to complete this, but it's not working out for us right now. But what time is it? Okay. Maybe a couple more moments from these NBA award winners yet to be named. We even talking about some Draymond Green over here. Something I know people don't see often enough. Okay. I think he got 35K LE for $4. Which I think is a good investment. I don't think he's going to be the defensive player of the year. But at $4 for Draymond Green, a multiple-time championship, he ain't going to be an all-star, but an integral piece. Wow. And I think he might be a former defensive player of the year. So, it's not a bad one to hold for $4. Limited edition, 35K. So it's not the lowest of the low. So it'll hold a little bit of value, especially when Series 3 and 4 come out. Which is going to happen just like that. Y'all don't understand how quickly time fly. I don't either. So I'm not the time lord. But man, it moves. And Series 3, 4, 5 be here before you even know it. And what is this gonna look like? Man, that's interesting. Might be $1, might be $40, might be 400. We're gonna look back on this and we're gonna look at this number and we're gonna say, were we right or were we wrong? But what's going on now is I'm about to get prepared for my daily rituals before this game. I didn't want to do too much today, but just give y'all a little bit of flavor. We didn't even give no love to the chat today, man. You see they was up in here giving some love too. It was good, y'all. Bop. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Not doing too much more. So make sure you reserve your packs. Make sure that you if you got less than 2 packs, reserve both of these. This is the series, base set Series 38, and this is the playoff common pack. So reserve both of these if I can spit it out. These you can pick up next Friday, and now available. Oh, so today you can pick these up if you already reserved them. We can't get no love, but let's see. We're not eligible. Womp, womp, womp. So we're not going to try to join the drop. But that's cool. We can open a pack if we wanted to. And just slide up in here. We haven't even took a look at our collection today. That's what we're not doing enough of on this. What is that about? This is an ill move, although he's making me sick. Let's just take a look at these stars real quick. Real quick before this thing gets started. So look at boo boo. Bop, bop. Just put people in predicaments. They're going to have to lock him down like they did in games 3 and 4. If they let him get loose and have another 40, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's see here. So that's that. Or Paul George. I need a Paul or Kawhi. We probably don't have one of those for who knows how long. But all you can see, is pack buying, set buying, and stacking. That's all we've been doing. Stack these Anthony Edwards. That was actually a good move for us. I mean, it was at 20. I don't know what they have right now. Let's see. Anthony Edwards. Anthony King. What is this? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here, but oh wow, this then went up to 22. We got them for 18. So they up $4 a piece. So we got 5. So that's a nice little $20 come up real quick on a nice stack. So that just goes to show y'all right there. This is how you would do a stack. And I would start doing it now because you see what's happening. This is still CC. But I said for $18, come on now. Y'all, this needs to get scooped. And you can see. Probably within a week or 2. I don't know when I made that purchase. Yeah, when did I make this purchase? But anyway, it's up to $22 now, and I ain't mad at that. But yeah, challenge rewards. This is accidental challenge reward. Stacking, even though this is killing us, this is probably down $2 or $3. And I noticed whoever's getting put out of the playoffs, their moments are dropping. So, John Moran, I think we even on him right now. AD is that they mad at him in LA. I think he down like $4. I think we got it for 10, no, maybe 9. And he might be down to $5 right now. So kind of offsets this AE, but that's okay. I expect this to continue to rise. So we'll see. We'll finish our stacking with that. More set completions. This must have been a pack opening to get all that. Another, okay, that was the quest completion challenge. So yeah, y'all see what's going on, but what do we want to look at? A Paul George. That's what we wanted to see. And I'm not going to do the usual. I'm going to do this one. Because I actually like this moment right here. I like this jumper. Are we not going to give him the respect? Yeah, let's give him the respect. Here we go. Bow. Ball drops as he's on his back. Look how hard that was. Watch this. Ball's up. Oh, you can't see it on this picture, but I think on the first one you can see. As the ball's going through the day, he legs in the air already. Ball on his back. Or he all on his back. Let's see it one more time. You see only on the first go round. Ball go through it. Bow. That's hard. Hit jumpers on your back. But we need that PG-13 to come play tonight. And then Kawhi, where you at? I think I got an idea for you, Kawhi. You need to play some defense, okay? We're going to put you on, Luka. This is what I need you to do. That's another thing I need to request. I shouldn't have to scroll all the way back down to my moment every single time I look at one. It should just reopen back to where I was at, which was probably right around here. Kawhi, where you at? Damn, that's a Kawhi, but that's not what I'm looking for. I like that 515 cereal, though. And what is this? Oof, 40cc. Not bad. Kawhi. I don't need that jump shot Kawhi. I need another type of Kawhi. And he might be way down here. Because it's been a while. Oh, maybe he's this far now. And we actually got a few Kawhis. Okay. We got the jumper Kawhi. But I'm looking for defense Kawhi. Where he at? I got some work for him. You know what? I've never used this in my own library, but let's do it. Kawhi, where are you at, man? Here we go. Here we go. This is what I need you to do to Luka today, okay? That's the last thing we're going to do before we get up out of here today. Ooh. No suspense. Middle finger beats. Poor Pat Bev. He's just getting no run right now. They literally put him to the bench. Bah! Get out of here. So we need you to do that to Luka today. That's all we got to say. We're closing up shop. We'll let that bang in the background. That's going to be our outro music. But we are back every Wednesday through Friday, 5 to 6. Ball at Kim 2 on the BlackTop. Ooh. What another episode of BlackTop Shottas. We'll be looking for our weekly recap of projections this weekend. So, y'all stay safe. And as always, we will catch you on the rebound. Peace.